And looking at the circumstances, he joined the rest of the group later. He wasn't involved in
Well,
this
you call them a group, they're a
crime in the
gang.
beginning.
Lara, they're a gang. They're
Well,
not a group, they're a
my
gang.
understanding is that he wasn't necessarily part of this gang. He was the one who was playing some video game, and then he was called to come in and join them. So he wasn't part of the planning. He didn't participate in the kidnap, in the robbery. His involvement is at the end. He didn't even do the shooting at the behest of another person. He's only 18. He's listening to someone else, clearly a follower. He,
All right, let me ask you
sets the
about
car
that
on
because
fire.
that's another. There's a couple aspects of this. Let's deal with this one first, and I'll go to you, Lara, first because you brought it up. Just following orders. I mean, we're beyond that, aren't we? I mean, that's not a defense or a mitigating factor to anything anymore, is it?
No, no, no. I'm not saying that it's a defense. All I'm
No, or even
saying
a
is for
mitigating
purposes
factor. Even a mitigating
for
factor. If someone tells me to
for
do something that's completely horrific and horrible and I do it, I'm still responsible for it, no?
I mean, you are still responsible for it. Of course, it's not a defense. That is very clear. All we're arguing here is, do we put an 18-year-old, someone who committed this crime at the age of 18, do we put him to death? And obviously, we did that. And is that right? Was that necessary in this case? When in reality, he was going to spend the rest of his life in jail, which I agree is in some ways a lot worse than being executed, because once you're executed, the torture is over. But if you spend your life in jail, I mean, it's torture every single day of your life for the rest of your life. It's just not something that a civilized society overall should be doing, especially to someone who committed the crime at the age of 18.